G'day everyone, welcome to day 2 of PDAC 2024. Here I am bright and early out the front of the convention centre and there's already a bunch of people here. I'm going to cruise in, and in today's video I'm going to show everyone Tempest's booth and then have a look around at some of the other booths in the Investor Exchange. Then I'll catch up with a colleague for a chat after that. See you in there. G'day everyone, still here at PDAC. I've got a very special guest with me today. I'm a big fan. This is Glenn Mullen. Thanks for having me here. Tell us a bit about yourself.
My gosh, first of all, it's really great to see you again.
Yeah.
And I was in your homeland 2 months ago.
And we missed each other.
We missed each other.
Yep.
Of course, you heard I was coming, so you went to England. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, so be it. I am a big fan of Tempest.
Thanks.
And I read your every news release pretty much religiously. You guys are really top-notch technically. And we've developed some common interests, so including in our tiny little mining town of Val-d'Or, Quebec. And Tempest.
Yeah, so obviously we're here for Tempest. We've got all this here. To have the past president of the PDAC here is a bit of an honour for me. I'm, as I said, a bit of a fanboy. So tell us, what are you most excited about what we're doing at Tempest?
Yalgo.
Yeah.
And I like your project generation. I just think you guys are really good at starting things from absolute zero.
Still going.
Okay. All right. And I guess I first learned of you through another common associate, Brian Muller.
Brian Muller, our chairman. Yeah.
And as vast as Australia is, I cannot believe how you people all seem to know each other, from Brisbane to Sydney to Perth to Marble Bar, Nullagine.
Well, we don't have that many people in our country compared to here, I guess. But,
well, I don't know. It's pretty impressive. What a mining ecosystem.
Yeah. So you have some projects in Western Australia with another of your companies, International Prospect Ventures?
Yeah, so we're trying to do something to develop a niche that we have identified. Remains to be seen if it'll be viable or not. But for us in Canada, we've developed and sold royalties companies.
Okay.
But we didn't buy the royalties.
Yeah.
We're prospectors. We staked the properties, formed joint ventures, used third-party funding, including a lot of majors, and we've had some success. So one company sold to a Chinese group. It's an operating mine with 1,200 employees, northern Quebec, nickel, copper, platinum group elements.
Okay.
2 other companies sold about a year ago to a company on the New York Stock Exchange, and that includes the Odyssey mine and the western part of the Canadian Malartic pit. Together, that's the biggest gold mine in the history of North America. So we sold the royalty in that. And now we're trying to develop the same business plan in Western Australia. So we own 100% of 14 properties or tenements. See, I'm learning your language.
Yeah.
Tenements. And doing basic grassroots prospecting, trying to create partnerships to find third parties to fund the exploration, to create the royalties. We want to be a Canadian-listed, Australian-focused royalties company. And to our knowledge, nobody's done that before.
Royalties are definitely something that's underdone in Australia so far, as I know you've identified. So I really hope that something happens out of that.
So keep an eye on IZZ, International Prospect Ventures, and just buy a little bit for yourself.
Too easy.
Was that shameless?
No, it's very shameless. And of course I'll add that everyone should be buying Tempest as well, because we have our big drilling program coming up at Remorse, and I know Glenn's been talking to me here about that.
When does that start, and what's your
Look,
scope?
as soon as possible. It's the end of this month or the start of next month is our aim. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think I've been asking everyone here to lay bets just how good the results are going to be from that drilling program.
What's the prize? Tempest shares.
Tempest shares, yeah, exactly. All right, thanks a lot for having me.
Yeah, you bet. Really great to see you.
Yeah.
Enjoy your time in Canada.
Yeah, appreciate
All
it.
right.
Thanks,
Take
mate.
care, Don.
All right. Hey everyone, we're coming to the end of a day here at PDAC, and I've got a good friend of mine here, Jaap Verbaas. Tell us a bit about yourself, man.
Sure, name's Jaap Verbaas. I met Don working together in 2011 in Australia, and since moved to Canada, working in the mining industry here, and it's always great to reconnect.
Indeed. Jaap's had a bit of success in the last few years, managed to sell off a big copper project here in Canada, and I think he's on the hunt for new things at the moment.
We're always hunting, as you are.
Aren't
Yeah.
we all? Yeah, true. So Jaap is also a very early investor, a seed investor, in fact, in Tempest, and I think he's a happy shareholder in the past. So, have you been following the story at all recently?
Yeah, it's very exciting. From the time that I invested up till now has been, and this is part of why I invested. It's been, you know, Don, you have a good brain in your head, and I know the money is spent wisely and in the ground, as we've seen from your news releases. So, yeah, it's exciting.
Thanks, man. Yeah. Well, we're about to go enjoy some of the festivities, so it's good to have you here, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right.